Hi everybody, it is Tuesday. Yes, Tuesday, February 18th. Little crazy weather going on here in St. Louis. This is Lori Bradley and I'm here to show you some Sale-A Brating things. Got light in my eyes. Excuse me. Here to show you Sale-A Brating items that you can earn for free when you spend $60. Yesterday I showed you a $120 item. Those are not all the items are not that much. So I'm going to show you 3 different things today that are all Sale-A Brating options. I'm having some trouble with my words here. Oh my goodness. We got all kinds of craziness. Caden was home from school today. He had virtual school, but you know, when you have a free period and a lunch and a class that doesn't really need, anyway, long story short, there was some, crafting going on. He is working on an English project and used my Stampin' Blends. He used my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, and he used one of my sets of dies, actually 2 of my sets of dies for his project. So that was pretty exciting. I took some pictures and I will post that later. And so anyway, here we are. I'm gonna make a pretty simple card tonight that I think you'll like. So let's turn around, let's get started, and here we go. Alright, it's so weird to be in the dark. Monica, is it snowing where you are? It is not snowing, actually. It's snowing here, but not a whole ton. So I'm just curious how it is in your area right now. I'm trying to get let's see. My video won't come up. Here we go. All right. Oh, hi, Robin. Thanks for joining me. Okay, so we have today, I'm going to just do a quick, simple hello card. Yesterday was a little more in-depth. And so today I'm going to make it a little more simple. I'm going to use 3 different Sale-A Brating items. I'm going to use that Bloom Impressions paper again, which is probably my favorite Sale-A Brating item. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to go with the yellow piece. I don't always choose yellow and orange, but that's my color scheme today instead of the pinks. And one of the things about today's project, I did a 3-inch by 4-inch piece of designer series paper. And if you need to make a whole bunch of cards and you don't want to have a lot of leftovers, a 3-inch strip, and then you cut it twice, 4 inches, 4 inches, then you can get 3, 6, 9, 12 cards from one piece of cardstock, which is super easy and quick. So if you like I said, if you have a lot to make, or if you have a large project, or if I'm doing a class, sometimes it's easy to do the 3-inch strips. So I'm going to show you one of the stamp sets that is on Sale-A Brating, and it is part of a bundle in the mini catalog. I should grab a mini catalog, see if I have one here to show you. This particular stamp set is part of the Beautiful Butterflies bundle, and it is actually my stamp club this month. So I'm not showing you a stamp club card, so don't get excited. It was actually, the stamp club was supposed to be tonight, and of course the weather is bad, and so we postponed until next week. It's the 3rd time I've had to postpone my class, which is crazy. All right, so this stamp set is called the Beautiful Butterflies, and it has some great words. In case you need me, I'm here. Hello, time to celebrate. And the stamp set is a $24 stamp set. It is one of the $60 items. The bundle itself is $59.25. So if you bought the hybrid embossing folder and the dies and the stamp set, it would be $59. But if you just bought the embossing folder, it's $42. So if you spent $42 and you had, some other things that you needed to get, then you could get that stamp set for free. So you'd get a little bit more, $24 more for your money. So anyway, so I'm going to use the Beautiful Butterfly stamp set, just the stamp set, and it was a little bit hard to figure out how to use just the stamp set and not the dies as well. So, all right, so I have a pumpkin pie card base. Excuse me, pumpkin pie card base. Notice I didn't dwell on my picture myself because, oh my goodness, today, you're lucky I'm not still wearing my pajamas. because that's just how today is rolling. All right, we're going to do a little bit of tone on tone. We're going to do Daffodil Delight. And I'm going to use just the small butterfly from the stamp set. And I'm just going to go around the edge. It doesn't have to be a whole lot. I'm just going to go around the edge of my daffodil panel and just put some butterflies so we can see those around. There's definitely some darkness, so I apologize that the lighting isn't super right now. You don't have to go in the center because we're going to cover that whole section up. Oops. I was talking. Let's see if we can get that stamped again. All right. And then maybe a little corner. All right, so we have our butterflies right around the edge. Okay. Then, before I attach my designer series paper, like I said, I've got a 3x4. And then I'm going to put that on a pumpkin pie piece. I think this piece is really pretty too. I just haven't figured out what color exactly that goes with. Which color to use. Because the pumpkin pie is a little bright for that one. So those subdued colors confuse me. Okay, so I've got my designer series paper panel. Oop, and I moved it. Oh my goodness gracious. I hope everybody else is having a better Tuesday than I'm having right now. I had this already. I've had it ready since this afternoon. I was pretty proud of myself. All right, so I cut my pumpkin pie strip just a little bit long because I'd rather have it a smidge long and have to trim it with my scissors. And actually, Caden was using my paper snips also for his project, so I'll have to use my non-paper snips. I'll have to use my ribbon snips for just a second. I'd rather have it just a smidge long and have to turn it over and trim it than to have it too short. Okay, so we have just this decorative strip or cardstock strip across the decorative panel, and then we're going to put this panel right on top of it, and I'm going to use dimensionals actually we can go ahead and put it down. I was going to wait to put it down just to make sure I trimmed it. Like I said, this is a simple, fast card if you just need a quick whatever. And I actually am notorious for finding whatever's already die cut on my table. And so I had two everyday details dies, circle dies cut already. So I'm going to use those in a second. And put this piece on dimensionals. That makes it even quicker, so you don't have to watch me do that. I was working on my Facebook Live class for tomorrow, and tomorrow I'm going to use the Lifelong Friends stamp set that's in the mini catalog. So if you're available, I'll be live for my class at 11:30 Central Time tomorrow. And then starting tomorrow, I don't have any free evenings after this. So our 10 days of Sale-A-Bration will have to continue in the afternoon. So I plan to go live at 3 o'clock in the afternoon to show a Sale-A-Bration project. So I'm going to show those through the end of Sale-A-Bration, which is next Friday. Okay, so we have our designer series paper, which is a Sale-A-Bration item, the Bloom Impressions. We have our butterfly stamp set. I am going to stamp the word hello. It's going to be just a cute little hello card. And the hello word is going to be in pumpkin pie ink. And I'm going to stamp that right in the middle of the circle. Okay. Then I also die cut. Are they? This happens to me like every day. I think I have everything. And then, boom, they're not here. Butterflies flew away. Alright. Alright, so we've got a butterfly. Really not that disorganized. Okay, so I've got my two butterflies. I'm going to put dimensionals on the back of those. This mini dimensionals will be perfect because they fit right here. I'm not going to worry about a body. I just want this guy to be a little bit whimsical, like a little bit of a, all right. Okay, put dimensionals on the back of my sentiment piece. For those of you who know my husband, you'll laugh when I say this. I came in the kitchen and there was a large bottle of vodka on the counter. He is making vanilla. He has his vanilla beans out and he is measuring and weighing and all that stuff. So vanilla is in our future, or more vanilla. All right. So if you hear a little bit of glass work in the back, that's him. Okay, I'm just gonna put my butterflies. I changed my mind midstream when I made my card earlier. Normally I would cut my butterflies out of my little panel right here, but I didn't do that this time. I'm gonna overlap this guy just a little bit. Now, I'm going to show you one more thing. This is the third Sale-A Bration item that we're gonna look at tonight, and these are the brushed brass butterflies, and I figured why not have a couple of more butterflies on our card. Hayden has my take your pick tool. We're going to use the tip of my scissors. All the tools that my kid was using today. But it's very exciting. He was using all the things. So I'm just going to add a couple of butterflies. Let's just add some gold, or brass, I guess. Some gold butterflies here in the middle. And you can kind of see, I'm not sure if you can, these are brushed brass. So they're shiny, but they're also a little bit patterned. Like they've been brushed with almost like a paintbrush. They've got a little bit of a texture to them. Let's see. I don't know if I got my hello far enough over on my thing where we could put one right here. I think we did. All right, so that gives me 4 butterflies, so I want to do a 5th one. Let's do it. Let's do it right up here. And we just got our butterflies flying on our flowers. And that's it. Oh, no. Let's do an inside panel. Yes, let's do an inside panel. I have another butterfly stamp, I was going to say. I've got a small, like, flying butterfly. So let's stamp the yellow butterfly again. Let's do him down in the corner, or her. I'm not sure which that would be. Let's stamp it kind of off that corner. Take my pumpkin pie ink and stamp the other butterfly that's flying. I'm going to stamp him up here in this corner. You could color your butterflies if you want. If you were watching my videos last week when I realized that my pumpkin pie and my daffodil delight butterfly Stampin' Blends were dry, you'll be excited to know that those replacements arrived in my order that I just unpacked yesterday, so I'll be able to use those for you. Okay, now we can call it done. Dimensional back. So we have our butterflies on the inside that are stamped, our butterfly on the edge. These 2 little butterflies are part of the die, the hybrid embossing folder and dies, but you could totally do flowers there if you wanted, or not do anything and just have the little brushed brass butterflies. So there you have it, tonight's simple card. Tomorrow afternoon, I'm not sure which Sale-A Bration item we will look at, but we will look at a different item, and I will look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. I appreciate that you watched me tonight. I hope that you all stay warm and safe. It's definitely cold outside, so have a great rest of your night. I'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks.